Well, guys, I finally did it. After years and years of thinking about it, I finally pulled the trigger and I bought my marbles. Okay? This little tiny cup of marbles. What is this? I'm about to turn 56 years old, and I looked up the average lifespan of a 56-year-old male American, and on average, I have 25 more years to live. And so I put 25 marbles in this little candle holder. And every year on my birthday, I'm going to remove one more. And I'm not limiting myself to 25. And also, I might not even have one. I could get hit by a bus later today. But this is a symbol for me to use my time wisely. Whatever remaining time I have left, I want to remember that it's precious and to use it wisely. And so I have this little jar of death that I'm going to keep on my windowsill next to my bed, just as a reminder of how precious each moment is here. Guys, I'm really not afraid of death. I'm afraid of, pain. I don't like pain at all. Not a big fan, never have been. But death, not really a big deal to me. What I'm really afraid of is dying without having finished my mission. Whatever exactly that mission is, knowing myself completely, living from that place, serving that divine consciousness by serving all of this, all beings, to the best of my ability, which, is not mind-blowing, my ability, but to do my best at it. So that's what I'm afraid of, is I'm afraid of getting to the other side, doing a life review and kind of going, yeah, could have done better. So that's what I'm scared of, is in terms of death. But I will tell you what I really am scared of. I'm petrified. I am there's something here on planet Earth that scares the crap out of me. And it's, death and taxes, they say, are inevitable. Death's not a big deal to me. Taxes are a big deal to me. Money in general is terrifying to me. I don't know why. I've always had enough of it. Sometimes it hasn't looked good, and I was preparing to be homeless, like when I broke both of my legs immediately after having my first child and couldn't find work, and the entire global economy had just melted down, and we had PhDs bagging groceries in grocery stores, and I was in chronic pain with my GED, my general equivalency diploma that I got after dropping out of high school at 15. I wasn't finding work, and I had a family to support, and it looked really grim at times, and yet somehow or another I was taken care of. And then there's been other times where I had plenty of money and I still felt petrified. It's not a good thing. And despite doing so much work on myself over the years, looking at various things, working on myself, healing myself with the help of others, I've never really looked at this one. But I'm going to today. I've got a session in a couple of hours. And I texted the person I'm going to be working with and told him, I want to work on money today, but I'm texting you right now so that I don't try to squirm out of it, or that I don't forget. How you conveniently forget to do things that are actually really good for you sometimes? You have this intention to do them, but then somehow it just flies away out of your mind. So today I'm going to look at whatever that thing is inside of me that gets so irrationally terrified about money. And I'm scared to look at it. That feeling is so bad. I look at so many things. I'm weirdly open to looking at things. I'm weirdly open to criticism. If someone wants to give me critical feedback, it really doesn't bother me. In fact, I enjoy it and I'm curious about it. If someone wants to disagree with me or point out some flaw where a lot of people get really defended, I just don't, and I don't really care. I know I have flaws. I'm not really trying to hide them or defend them. So I look at scary things, things that people find scary, but this is one that I've been avoiding for so long. I feel a little bit like a hypocrite when I urge other people in my life and on my channel to be fearless in looking at these things because they're just illusory, which they are. I'm a hypocrite if I won't look at this fear of money, this fear of not having enough, of something really bad happening. It's such a weird fear that even when someone owes me money, I'm afraid to ask for it. I don't know what it all means, but maybe I will later today. But here's a point that I'm driving at. When I refuse to look at this fear of money, I'm actually making a statement to myself and to reality. It's like I've climbed up to the top of a mountain with a bullhorn and I'm declaring a truth to all of reality. When I refuse to look at this fear of money, what I'm saying is that it's real. Whatever the fear is, it's real. And not only it's real, but it's bigger than me. It's more powerful than me. That I am weak, small, and powerless in the face of this monster, this boogeyman, this dragon, that the best I can do is to run away from it and hide and freeze in terror. So that's what I'm declaring with my bullhorn on the top of Mount Everest. Is it true? No, it's BS. Grade A, certified BS. That this fear is more powerful and bigger than me. And so the only way I can prove that to myself is to walk right into the middle of it and see what's there and welcome it and bring awareness, that light of awareness, into the dark room. And so I'm taking on that job today. And I wanted to share that I'm doing that because, of course, I urge everyone else to do the same thing. Disprove the lie to yourself that whatever your biggest fear is really bigger than you. Because I absolutely guarantee you it's not.